Have you ever felt small after scrolling for just 5 minutes? You see someone's perfect body, someone's new car, someone's big result, and a quiet voice inside you says, "I will never be like them." If that voice has visited you, this story is for you. In a busy seaside town lived a teenager named Mira. She was kind and curious, but lately her smile had grown thin. Every morning she opened her phone and measured her life against other people's highlights. Her classmate Leo ran faster. Her neighbor Ava sang better. Her cousin already had a fancy internship. Mira started to move more slowly, as if each step was under a heavy sky. One evening she went for a walk to clear her head. The boardwalk was full of lights and laughter. A small traveling fair had arrived. Music, cotton candy, a fortune teller in a purple tent, and a stall where a street artist painted bright windows on blank walls. Mira stopped to watch the artist work. The woman had silver hair and paint on her fingertips. She glanced at Mira and smiled. "You look like someone carrying 10 bags in your mind," the artist said gently. "I'm fine," Mira replied out of habit, then surprised herself by adding, "Actually, I'm not." The artist cleaned her brush. "Tell me," Mira took a breath. "I work hard, but when I see others, I feel behind. Leo wins every race. Ava posts songs that get 1,000 comments. My cousin is already successful. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't even know if I should try." The artist nodded as if she had heard this many times. "I can't tell you your path," she said, "but I can show you something." She pointed to a small booth at the edge of the fair, a maze of mirrors with a sign that read, "Carry the light through." "Take this candle," the artist said, handing Mira a small candle and a box of matches. "Your task is simple. Walk to the exit without letting the candle go out." "That's it?" Mira asked. "That's it," the artist replied. "But there is one rule. While you walk, you will see many reflections in the mirrors. Some will look taller, some faster, some more beautiful, some more broken. You are not allowed to look at any face for more than a heartbeat. Keep your eyes on your own flame." Mira laughed nervously. "Okay, I'll try." Inside the maze, the air was cool and the lights were low. Mira lit the candle with shaking hands. The tiny flame trembled but stayed. She took her first step, and the mirrors came alive. 10 Miras, 20 Miras, 100 Miras. Some looked confident. Some looked unsure. Some looked like strangers wearing her skin. A gust of air slipped through a hidden vent, and the flame leaned with fear. Instinctively, Mira turned her head toward a mirror that showed a taller, cooler version of herself. The candle flickered hard. She remembered the rule and pulled her gaze back to the flame. Step by step, she moved, breathing slowly. She passed mirrors that stretched her, squeezed her, split her into pieces. She heard laughter from outside, music from the carousel, a shout from someone who won a prize. The flame complained again, tiny and proud. Mira cupped her hand and kept walking. After a few turns, the maze got trickier. 2 paths looked the same. On the left, a bright mirror showed a version of Mira running with medals around her neck. On the right, a simple path showed only her small light, steady and honest. For a second, she wanted the medal. Then she remembered why she came. She chose the right. As she turned the last corner, a gust from the exit tried to kill her candle. She bent, hiding the flame, and stepped into the night. The wind softened. Her candle glowed. She had made it. The artist was waiting with a knowing smile. "How did you do?" "I finished," Mira said, surprised by the calm in her voice. "At first the mirrors pulled me, but the more I watched my own flame, the less I cared about the faces. The path felt mine," the artist nodded. "That maze is like the internet," she said. 1,000 reflections, 1,000 lives. If you stare at them, your light shakes. But when you protect your small flame, your effort, your practice, your values, it grows strong enough to guide you. Mira looked at the candle. It was small, but it was hers. "What if my flame is not special?" she asked quietly. The artist dipped her brush in gold paint and drew a tiny circle on the candle holder. "A lighthouse does not compete with the stars," she said. "It simply does its job, guides the ship safely, one night at a time. Your flame does not need to be loud to be important." The next morning, Mira did something different. She left her phone on the dresser and took a notebook to the kitchen table. On the first page, she wrote, "My light." Under it, she listed 3 small actions for the day. Practice guitar for 15 minutes, read 2 pages of the science book she once loved, and message her grandmother to ask for an old family recipe. She did all 3. The world did not clap. There were no fireworks. But something small and warm grew inside her. The next day, she did 3 more. A week later, she posted a short video of a melody she wrote. Only a few people watched, but one comment said, "This feels like sunlight." She smiled and kept going. Months passed. Mira learned to tune her guitar by ear. She volunteered at the community center and taught younger kids a simple song. She started a tiny blog where she shared recipes and music side by side. Food for the stomach, notes for the heart. Her audience was not huge, but it was real. When someone messaged, "Your song helped me study," she felt the kind of success that numbers cannot measure. One evening, she returned to the boardwalk fair. The street artist was in the same spot, painting windows on a blank wall, letting strangers imagine their own views. Mira told her everything. The artist listened, then handed her a small tin of gold paint, the same color she had used on the candle holder. "For days when the mirrors are loud," the artist said, "paint a tiny dot of gold on your wrist. Let it remind you to carry your light through." Mira touched the gold tin and nodded. She still saw other people's highlights sometimes. She still heard the old voice now and then. But now when it whispered, "You'll never be like them," she answered, "I'm not supposed to be." Then she looked at her small dot of gold and kept walking. If you are listening and you feel like Mira felt, stuck, smaller than others, lost in the mirrors, take this with you tonight. Your path is not late. Your flame is not less. Protect it. Feed it. Carry it through. When you stop comparing, you start becoming. If this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe to English with Stories and share it with someone who needs a gentle reminder today. Tell us in the comments one small action you will do for your own light. 15 minutes of practice, 2 pages of reading, 1 message to someone you love. May your heart be steady, your flame be brave, and your path be yours. Keep going. I'm cheering for you.